Hi guys, I'm back again. I'm so happy making this video. My heart is so full with the testimony of the K-pop idols we'll be discussing in this video. As we all know, K-pop is a very, very big entertainment industry in this world. So there's no doubt that K-pop idols who are Christians would have many, many difficult or probably irresistible temptations in any forms. Even we, ordinary people, are struggling too hard with all of these entertainment news, issues, and temptations. Christian K-pop idols won't have their Christian walk easier. That's why I've always been saying we should pray for them. And today, we're going to look into some K-pop idols who are known and proud to be Christians. They openly discuss and declare their beliefs without any discrimination against other religions, which I really admire. So let's dive into the video. Spoiler, there's only a few.
안녕하세요. 오랜만에 인사드리겠습니다. 최시원입니다.
First, we have Choi Siwon from Super Junior. I've been a fan of him since my high school years, though I didn't really stand their group. Siwon really caught my eyes with his visual acting and his overall aura. And just last year, I found out that he's a Christian. How did I find out? From his Instagram. I'll put a link in the description. Please go and check his IG profile. He's one of the idols who's very vocal about their beliefs. He often posts Bible verses, quotes about Christian beliefs. And many fans have captured pictures of him in restaurants or in public places praying. What's more, he also has a YouTube channel. It's in the description box, and you can find his audio Bible reading on his channel. Yes, you heard it right. He has audio Bible reading on his own YouTube channel. No other idols do like him. That's not all, anyway. Recently, I found out that he prayed on a very famous Korean variety or reality show. That episode was aired around December last year, I think, but I found out about it just a few days ago because of my sister. Shout out to my sister. She's in South Korea now, ministering at church. Anyway, so why did Siwon pray? I'll just show you screenshots of it to avoid copyright. If you want to watch it properly, check the description box.
살짝의 부탁 아닌 부탁이 있는데 해도 되겠습니까? 위해서 제가 그 배우자 기도를 한번 교회 가면 또 많은 분들이 배우자 기도를 하잖아요. 네, 기도하겠습니다. 또 이렇게 기도할 수 있게 자리 만들어 주시니 감사합니다. 오늘 아주 귀한 두 형님을 모셨습니다. 근데 부족하지만 진심으로 배우자 기도를 또 원희 형을 위해서 하고 싶습니다. 원희 형이 정말 원희 형이랑 2022년에 아름다운 사랑 허락하여 주시고 누군지는 모르겠지만 원희 형의 진심과 원희 형이라는 원석을 정말 밝게 빛나게 해줄 수 있는 그런 멋진 세공업자였으면 좋겠습니다. 부탁드립니다. 하나님. 많은 사람들이 보고 있습니다. 많은 사람들이 하나님께 기도하는 것을 보고 있습니다. 들어주세요. 감사합니다. 예수님 이름으로 기도했습니다. 아멘.
아멘.
Second and last for this video is Peniel from BtoB, BM from Card, and a Korean-American rapper PH1. Their whole conversation on the channel Dive, episode 28, is that thing I want every Christian K-popper to hear. I won't explain much. I will just share some parts of the video. If you want to hear their whole conversation, search Dive episode 28 here on YouTube.
From the last episode, it seems like we all grew up in a Christian household, right?
I'm Christian.
Yeah.
So I believe in God.
I mean,
I think I for sure believe, in God.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons that I do, besides the fact that I've been raised in a Christian household is that I was watching some video of scientists talking, and I forget where I watched it, but they were saying every scientist, that the scientist I was watching, quote unquote, said every scientist, every real and every scientist that's really into science, they all believe there is a higher being, because the chances of humans just
the bodies and cells and
the
anatomy,
just DNA in general, to come out of nothing, the chances is 1 to like the trillion times the trillionth power. So that's insane.
That's crazy.
For me, I don't know if I would consider myself a super like religious person, but I am a proud Christian, and I'm not a perfect Christian.
I mean,
but
there's
nobody is.
nobody.
But back in Long Island when I used to, so my entire circle of friends were from church. So it was my church friends that I just hung out with, spent my time with. So I was very active in church back then. But me moving out to Korea and leaving all my church community there, it kind of like made me kind of steer away just a little bit. You know what I mean? It's hard. So I guess at this point in my life, I'm just trying to kind of like find my way back into that path. Right. Yeah, it's definitely a journey right now for me.
For sure.
Especially in this entertainment business. It's a lot of like, quote unquote worldly business.
Yup.
Yeah.
And when I first left the States, I swore to myself and made a promise to God. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna do it for you.
Right. Okay.
But over time, it's not as easy as you think.
Yeah,
you come into temptation, you come into making compromises.
Every day.
Yeah, for success, for money, for fame,
Yeah, every day.
So yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at right now. But I do believe in God, and I do believe that He has a plan for me, and He got my back. So I'm not worried. But at the same time, I don't feel like I feel like I need to just get back
a little bit.
Yeah, get back on track.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it was like same for me. Like I came to Korea and then it was mainly I didn't know where to find the English speaking church at first.
Yeah.
So I would go to like Korean churches, but I don't understand anything. So it would just be like nap time for me. I would like go and then like I would fall asleep and then like I hear like amen and I'm like, what? Oh, we're done.
Great service, guys. Great service.
Yeah. And then I feel like I kind of strayed away too. But recently, Matthew comes too. But we started like this Bible study thing because we found a church that we really liked. But then and it's like English service. But then because of Corona, you can't go to church. So then they we started like a small Bible study with our group of friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're just doing that right now, and I feel like that's helped me definitely kind of like at least try to kind of get back.
Yeah.
A lot for sure.
Yeah.
So you can come through if you want.
Yeah. Because it does. My whole thing is what I learned through the Bible and what it teaches is like pretty much be a good person. Love your enemies. Share what you have.
Be compassionate.
Look out for people. Love your family. Love your neighbors. All that good stuff. Pretty much, if the world all moved according to the Bible, it'd be heaven on earth. But as a human being, we can't. We have our natural human, and stuff.
We're born into sin.
Jealousy, like or whatever sin there is. It's just natural for us to be tempted by all that stuff. So at the end of the day, for me, it's just like this: like try to live by what it teaches, and I feel like I believe that's kind of where it hits along the lines of being a good person. So
yeah. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though like I might not be thinking like maybe like today, oh, I should go to Get Real and maybe have this like Christian influence when I speak. I might not think that way.
Like, I gotta,
but when I make
evangelize.
decisions, even nowadays, I try to do it the right way. You know, like
Right,
I don't
right,
try to
right.
like quote unquote sell my soul to the business. You know,
Right. No devil contracts or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I try to just, like you said, just be a good person.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was taught in church, by Jesus,
For sure.
A lot of that comes when I write lyrics.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be writing like hard, and like I'll be like, damn, this is hard, but it's so not Christian.
That's why like I made a promise to myself not to write any cuss words in my lyrics.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you said that last
But
time.
as a rapper, sometimes when you're writing like a hard verse, man, sometimes I just want to put it because those just make like sonically. Sometimes it just sounds better.
Yeah,
it does.
The F word and like
It adds aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it does for sure.
Yeah. That's when I just stop myself. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh,
Dang, I should
what
try
would
doing
Jesus
that.
do?
Yeah.
I should-
Prayer is definitely something that I still do. Not as often,
Mhm.
but whenever I'm confronted by some, I don't know, like stressful event or
Right.
decision making time,
Mm-hmm.
I force myself to really just be by myself and pray
Mm.
because I have no knowledge and no wisdom about this life.
Right,
In my opinion, like
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Mm.
So I ask him, and hopefully he'll work through me and
Right.
help me make a good decision.
Yeah.
And it's been working so far.
Yeah.
I think.
He brought you out to
I don't
Korea?
know, yeah. I mean, and just looking back at my own freaking crazy life, I know he worked through me and he's opened doors in such a crazy way that I can't deny his presence. And this is my personal experience. I'm not forcing this upon you guys. but
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I'm a living testimony of his work.
For sure.
Can I get it?
Preach.
Amen. Amen. If I'm about to have a very deep conversation or a serious conversation with a friend because we're having like a relationship problem, whatever. Right before and on the way meeting that person, I do a quick prayer saying,
Ooh.
please be present during this conversation so that our relationship can be mended.
Right. Okay.
And then 10 times out of 10 times, it went well.
Okay. Yeah. Do you do anything besides like our Bible studies or anything like that? Because I know you read by yourself sometimes.
I read by myself.
Right?
That's probably I try to at least keep it to once a week.
Really?
Just even if it's just like literally like this much. Even though like sometimes I don't even understand or know what I'm reading, I just try to read it and then I just pray like
like help me understand or something.
Yeah, or try to like I have this thing. You know what I used to do? I used to just be like, God, send me a sign. Open the Bible and be like, I read
and
it.
it's about like, 3 people died.
No.
Like, oh no.
Dude, there were times where like literally I had no idea what it meant, so I read to like the next 3 pages. I'm like, no sign today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do like try to stay connected. Just by doing that or by praying. I think one big thing is I always try to pray for others. I feel like that's something that really keeps me close. Like try to pay attention, have a little sympathy or empathy, a little bit of compassion for people that have it a little worse than me. And I feel like stuff like that not only keeps me closer to God, but it also helps me kind of be not only, empathetic and think of others, but have a grateful life. You know what I mean? Like thinking and worrying for others and praying for others kind of helps me be like, oh shoot, okay, those aren't my problems. Someone's going through those problems. That's crazy. That's crazy. I should be thankful. Like I'm not going through that. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of positivity that comes from being, religious or spiritual.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I try.
From the Bible studies, actually, like one of the verses that I really liked, it was like, I think it was, I think someone asked like a lady if she believed. It might have been Jesus asking the lady directly. And
was
then,
it the white cloth one? Where she touched the white cloth? Oh, no,
No,
that
but-
might have been something else.
was it? I don't know. But she said like, I believe, but help my unbelief.
Yeah.
And then that kind of stuck with me because like after I moved to Korea, you know how I said I kind of like strayed off?
Yeah.
And I kind of started like thinking like, I was like, man, like, is all this real? Like, you know, and I kind of started like doubting a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was kind of just like, man, like, I don't know, like, if I die, like, is there a heaven or is it just the end of my life? Like, am I
Yeah.
just gonna become dust in the ground?
Yeah.
Or I don't know, you could become like a tree or something these days too, I
Yeah.
guess. But like, I was like, what's gonna happen like after I die? And then I was kind of like, you know, like, I was going like back and forth with my faith. I was like, no, but I do believe.
Yeah.
That's the devil like playing with my mind.
Yeah.
And then like next second I was like, but is it? Like, I don't know. Like, is
Right.
it? But then that verse, I was kind of just like, okay, like, you know, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people in a similar position as me. Like,
I definitely
they
have had
believe,
that.
but
Oh,
then
of
like
course.
Yeah.
their unbelief is like, it's just like they need help with that. So then that verse kind of like stuck out to me
Nice.
recently.
Nice.
So yeah.
Me when I'm backstage and I'm like about to go up,
Mm.
and I get super nervous, you know.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I'm nervous about people maybe judging how I look or how I sing or how I rap.
Okay.
Me forgetting lyrics, whatever.
Yeah, forgetting lyrics.
Yeah, that's a big thing for me. So I get super nervous.
Mm.
And what I do every time, and it helps me, is I tell myself and I do a quick prayer saying, God, I'm not gonna do this for anyone in the crowd.
Right.
This is just for you.
Yeah.
So if you're happy watching me, then I don't care if I mess up. I don't care, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then that helps me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Therapy.
Yeah. I do that too though.
Yeah.
Before like a big performance or anything, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I was kind of like getting like lyrics like mixed up or something, I was like, oh shoot, like what was that? I was like, all right, okay, I shouldn't like focus on that right now. Like let me do like a quick prayer, and then like I'll do like a quick prayer and stuff too.
Yeah.
Or like before like a big stage, like a concert or something.
Yeah.
Like you know how they always like lift like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll like before the lift goes up, I'll do like a quick prayer or something too.
That's all for this video. The point of this video is to encourage you to pray for the K-pop celebrities you love, especially if they are known to be Christians, yet don't talk much about their beliefs. Well, I'm not forcing anyone to force their religion to others. However, I believe that as Christians, our lifestyle should be an example to others. So let's pray for our K-pop celebrities that we love. Thanks and bye till we meet again.